Pumping is one of the coolest things you can do in a wake foil. And in this video, I'm gonna break down the technique of pumping on a wake foil and what you need to know before you try this trick. Let's get into it. Starting with the prerequisites. You need to be able to comfortably carve on your hydrofoil, and you also need to surf the second wake comfortably before you try pumping. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the technique of pumping. To pump, you're gonna start by riding about 3/4 or halfway out of the water with your mast. You're gonna drive your front foot down towards the water, and you're gonna ride that foil down to generate speed. And then when the foil gets close to touching the water, you're gonna shift your weight to your back foot to kick the foil back up. Again, half mast, 3/4 of the way out of the water, so you can push down with your front foot to start the process over again. You're using your front foot to generate speed as you kick the foil back down, and you're using your back foot to kick the board back up to start the process again. One thing I want to point out is pumping is not bouncing on the board. All you're gonna do is push the foil down and back up. You're not actually creating that scooping motion that is needed to generate speed. One drill I like to recommend for new riders is to surf on the first or second wake and to bring their board close to the water and then stomp on their back foot to kick the board back up. Use that front foot to drive the board back down, kick with their back foot, and repeat this process over and over again. Now what's important is, with this drill you can start slow. You can slowly bring it back to the water and slowly bring it back up. But as you increase the rhythm, as you do this motion faster and faster, you're gonna feel that the foil accelerates when you kick with your back foot, and you're gonna feel that acceleration as you drive forward on your glide. Once you feel this acceleration, you know that you're generating speed by pumping. So now that you've mastered this skill on a steeper part of the wake, now it's time to move to a less powerful part of the wake, like the edge of the wake close to the flat water. So you can use the wake as training wheels, but the only way you'll actually stay on the wake is if you are pumping and generating your own speed. So try it out on the weaker part of the wake and see how you do. Once you figure out how to ride on the weaker part of the wake while pumping, then you can slowly move yourself out into the flat water. And if you're actually generating your own speed, when you get to the flat water, you should be able to keep up with the wake. I love using this drill to teach new riders how to pump because they can learn the technique of pumping and they can use the wake as training wheels before they just throw themselves off a dock or throw themselves in the flat water before they really know the technique of pumping. One thing that I haven't mentioned yet in this video is that gear does matter when it comes to pumping. Some foils are gonna pump better than others, and it's really important that you don't let your gear hold you back from learning how to pump. If you have any questions, if your gear is suitable for pumping, or just want to double check with us to make sure that your setup is okay for you, feel free to contact us at matkiteboarding.com. You can also find our phone number and email in the description below. But at the end of the day, learning how to pump is way more attainable than most people think. If you can surf the second wake and carve around on your hydrofoil, you have plenty of skills to try pumping out for yourself. So next time you're on the water, give it a shot. If you want to learn more about hydrofoiling, check out some of our other videos. But until next time, happy shredding, and I look forward to seeing you guys in other videos.